The Queen Who Ever Was features some of the show's best and most dramatic encounters, from Rhaenyra's reunion with Daemon to Alicent's surprise arrival. Several elements appeared poised for the future, creating a thrilling atmosphere. And then, once again, it was all cliffhanger for the following episode, and a season finale should do more than that. They intend to start this civil war sometime, right? Dear baby Dracarys, they've done it again. Another episode of House of the Dragon struggled to put pieces together, develop character interactions, and give some brilliantly crafted dialogue while failing to deliver the anticipated action. In terms of story and drama, the 8th episode was a triumph, or would have been if it had arrived 2 or 3 episodes earlier. However, having a season finale that is all cliffhanger and no spectacle is almost unacceptable. Actually, by the end of this week, the forces of the Riverlands, Lannisters, Starks, and Hightowers will have converged on Harrenhal. We have a Tyroshi fleet heading out to challenge King's Landing's Black Blockade. Rhaenyra is ready to unleash her dragons on Casterly Rock and Old Town. We also have key confrontations for Rhaenyra with Daemon and Alicent. That's wonderful, a seamless transition from neutral to forward drive. The problem is that none of these forces meet in this episode, and the closest thing we get to a fight scene is some mud wrestling. We'll have to wait 2 years to see the results of all this intricate planning. Will Rhaena even be finished hiking by then? The issue is not with this episode, but rather with the extremely slow pace earlier in Season 2, as well as the season's short length of 8 episodes. That is what causes the astonishingly abrupt change, as Rhaenyra, who was determined to recruit new dragon riders in the last episode, wonders too late whether she can trust them. Ulf's dining manners suggest they may be out of place, but Hugh and Adam fare better. Alicent, who was last seen drowning in a lake on a camping trip, has returned to the Red Keep and is devising a plan to save as many of her children as possible. Just in time, considering that her second son appears to be eager to murder at least 2 of them. This is because the Cold War has entered a new, warmer phase. Awful Aemond, humiliated after being chased out of Dragonstone in the previous episode, is venting his rage on each enemy town he comes across, most notably the Bubba Q, once known as Sharp Point. Rhaenyra, a full season after everyone else, has concluded that there is no peaceful way out of this, though her rapid choice to flame civilians appears out of character. Fortunately, Alicent's visit with a proposal to hand over King's Landing in exchange for the lives of Helaena and her children appears to provide another path forward, though that final lingering shot on Alicent, as well as the revelation that Aegon, whose life she reluctantly agreed to give up, has already fled, suggests that Alicent may have wheels within wheels. Perhaps more crucially, Daemon's season-long vision quest culminates with a startling set of visions that may sum up Aegon's dream, the vision that brought the Targaryens to Westeros in the first place. He clearly sees the Night King, slaughtered dragons, blood puddles, a comet, and Daenerys cradling her young dragons. He clearly does not see Jon Snow, the true prince who was promised, but there is some lovely connective tissue nonetheless. More specifically, he sees Rhaenyra sitting on the Iron Throne, and Helaena arrives, this time as a prophetess rather than a fool, to inform him of the situation. It also brings Daemon around, such that when Rhaenyra, demonstrating outstanding personal bravery, rushes to Harrenhal to meet him, when Sir Simon informs her of the likelihood of betrayal, he pledges allegiance. Even though he looks like he can't believe he's doing it, he's accepted the truth of the vision and his role in the world. This week offers some loosely defined fun. Tywin Lannister's efforts to win over the Tyroshi and their Admiral Lohar are entertaining even before he resorts to mud wrestling and wife-shagging, while Aegon's depiction of his injuries as Larys is attempting to save his life is a highly twisted, immensely unsettling horror comedy. The posturing of an increasingly enraged Jacaerys against Hugh and Ulf is particularly hilarious, provided you don't expect trouble ahead. Thank you for watching.